Objects in motion stay in motion. Hey, welcome to Brow Tab, Pay Your Tab. See what I did there? This is for beauty artists who want to build their businesses, make more money, and be the go-to in what you do. For entrepreneurs who are ready to cut through the bullshit in what it takes to be successful and put in the work to get what you really want. I'm Alex, your host, a entrepreneur with a background in economics and hospitality and a passion for success, mindset, manifestation, and making money. So are you with me? Good. Now let's pay your tab. If I can offer you one piece of general advice, it is to just get started and to get started now. If you have a desire to do something, anything, start a business, start a hobby, start working out, literally just post something on Instagram, do it now. Get started right now. And I have two reasons. The first reason is time is going to pass whether you get started or not. And if you hold off because you don't feel ready or because it's not the right time, in a week from now, in a month from now, time will still have gone by and you will still have that desire, but you will have not made any progress. So if you have a desire to do something, take the first step today. Do at least one small thing today that gets you started. Because, and this is actually reason number 2 to start right now, objects in motion stay in motion, which is the title of this video. So this is science. This is Newton's first law of motion called the law of inertia, but it works for building momentum in things that we want, in goals that we have. You get started, you get the ball rolling, you get excited, you get motivated to keep going, and that keeps you going. And then that turns into what I teach in Become Her, the newest Brow Tab success guide. It builds discipline. You get addicted in a good way, in a way that keeps you doing it, that even when you don't feel inspired and motivated, you keep at it. Because of Newton's law, you are in motion, so you're going to stay in motion until you stop, which is the second part of the law. An object will stay in motion unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. I always relate this back to what my husband calls frenzy cleaning. I decide that I'm going to clean one thing in the house. And because I get started, I get up and I am doing it, I am now in motion and I end up cleaning a bunch of other things as well because that motion keeps me going. But if I were to have sat down on the couch right after I finished my first task, the first thing I wanted to clean, I'm no longer in motion. I would come to a stop and I would stay there on the couch. And this has happened often too. The same thing goes with building momentum, staying in motion with your business, with creating content, however you want to put this into your business. I always say the more you keep doing something, the more the snowball grows, the easier it tends to get. And this is because you build momentum, not because the work itself gets easier, but you are not starting from scratch. You are building off yesterday and the day before that. Let's take creating content as an example. Creating content to promote your services. Okay, so the first day may feel like a lot of work because you are starting from zero. You're starting from day one. It's day one, right? You have to create the account, come up with the content idea, record that idea or edit a photo of your work, put together the post, write the caption, find the hashtags that work for your business, and then finally actually post the post. But on day 2, you already have the account. One last thing. On day 3, you have a few ideas for content already, and another last thing. On day 5, you know the hashtags to use. One more last thing. On week 2, you have a big list of content ideas and now you are ahead. On week 3, you have actually batched a bunch of content and now you are way ahead. So the task itself isn't getting easier. It's still the same. It just feels like that because you are staying in motion. You are building momentum. This goes for anything. So get started. Put yourself in motion. Make it a habit. Make it part of your routine and build from there. So if you want to start creating these success habits in your life and business, check out the newest resource I created to help you do this with ease. Girl Win Your Morning and Become Her. Both of the links are in the show notes. While you're at it, please hit like and subscribe. I put out new videos once a week. See you then.